What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. I'm recording the intro after I've already filmed the rest of the video, so bear with me because there's a few things that I missed and I wanted to get to them, so I didn't exclude them from the video for you. Number one, this is the 2011 Mustang GT that is absolutely verified to be the original, yeah, there's a thunderstorm, the original prototype, the Race Skins RS50 Supercharged. It was an RS50SC. This car has gone through several changes throughout its production in preparation for SEMA. Remember, this car is a 2011 Mustang GT. It's the first year of the Coyote engine, and it is the first, to my knowledge, car to be Procharged by Prochargers. They actually did the install and the tuning on this car before Race Skins actually finished building the car into the SEMA build that it later became. So it's gone through a few changes. It's not going to look exactly the way it used to, and it definitely doesn't look exactly the way it looked when it came from Ford. This car, when I called up the folks at Race Skins, I talked to them and they said the suspension is by Steeda, and it should be a complete suspension. They said this car was called a level 2 and it would have cost $40,000 to $50,000. And I know you're thinking that's insane. That's insane. Listen, all the carbon fiber that you're going to see on this car, the rockers, the rear bumper diffuser, the front splitter, the front air dam, the actual stripes on the car are real hand-laid carbon fiber. Real carbon, not fake stripes that look like carbon. This is real carbon fiber, and that stuff is expensive. A lot of mods went into this car. This car was at SEMA 2010. It's at the LA Auto Show. Ford gave them an award for the build on this car, and then Ford took it over for a little while. It was at the LA Auto Show. It was at the Chicago or Detroit Auto Show. I'm here to tell you, we got a very rare, very unique car that's pushing Shelby GT350 and GT500 horsepower from the same era for a fraction of the cost. That's right. I got this car out the door for $22,900. This is right around there. Call it $23,000. We'll call it $23,000 is what this car cost me, and it's only got 10,000 original miles. You can't buy one of these in stock form for that kind of money. The wheels alone on this car are about $2,600 without the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Those Sport 4S's, these are 20-inch wheels. Those 4S's are probably $500 a piece. So you're probably, let's just say $1,500 to $2,000 in the tires as well. The entire carbon fiber kit that's on this car, that easily costs over $10,000. The multiple amps in the stereo system, the custom digital climate control display, it's one of a kind. One of a kind climate control on this car. That was not cheap either. The Procharger kit itself runs $8,000 to $9,000, not installed, not tuned. That's just buying it from Prochargers today. That's what that kit will cost you. So start adding up all of these numbers, and it doesn't take long. Don't forget the rear seat delete that was done as well. The whole custom back of the car, the custom trunk that was done on the car. I don't think the hood is carbon fiber, but probably a fiberglass hood. The custom front bumper, that is not factory either. The aftermarket lights, the aftermarket grills. This car is very, very custom, and I got it for less than you could buy one for in stock form. And this car has a history, a show car at SEMA. It's been at all the big shows. It's been on Motor Trend. It's been on Hot Rod Magazine. This car has been in the hands of just about everybody, and then it disappeared and it was forgotten. It was put in storage where it sat for many, many years. This car has 10,000 original miles, clean Carfax report. This is not salvage. I did not buy this from a salvage auction. I bought this from a dealer-only auction out of California, where the car has resided its entire life. So this car has got a lot of history. It's pretty interesting, and I think it's got a lot of potential. So let's jump into the video.
So Richard, this is a really cool car. I see a lot of carbon fiber on it.
Yeah, this actually happens to be one of the cars we've been working with a while. It runs our full 3-inch competition exhaust system. But we gave the guys a call over at Race Skins to see what they can help us out with. And carbon fiber is their specialty. We wanted to do something different with the tips, and obviously they got a prototype here on a system that runs carbon fiber with our stainless exhaust. looking to do something different, and obviously we got a cool car here at SEMA at the Ford booth with a little touch of something a little different.
So this is the unveiling of it right here at SEMA.
This will be the first time we've seen the full functional product in full use.
Nice. Okay, and we're gonna talk to the guys.
Yeah, we're getting some of the Race Skins guys here real quick to talk quick about the product, and we'll see what they have to say.
Okay. Okay, so I'm standing with the guys from Race Skins, Michael and Terrell. So tell me about this beautiful car.
Well, this is the Race Skins RS50. We've been working really hard on this car this year. It incorporates a lot of new things that we have. Obviously, carbon fiber is our specialty. The tips that we have from MagnaFlow, we've been working with them for about a year on, and it's ready. It's a beautiful car. We're really proud of it, and we hope you like it too.
It's beautiful. And your thoughts?
One of the things we did special on this car is we love to make sexy design with performance, and that is the embodiment in the RS50. MagnaFlow has supported us fully on this car to make awesome products, and it is part of the stage package that we're going to offer.
All right, we're back. Goodness, it's been a couple days. There's been a lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna take a walk down memory lane here. All these cars still sitting here. And which one should we take? I think we're gonna focus on the Mustang in this video. And I know there's a Corvette sitting there. You may or may not have seen it yet. Yeah, anyway, we need to take this thing out and check it out. I've been dying to get this thing out on the road. It is so filthy. I think we'll have to come back in another video and address trying to clean it up because it is really, really nasty. But man, what a beautiful car this is. It's a stick shift, so I'm not going to be able to shift and film, so I'm going to put you guys on a window. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Boy, those seats. I don't like these seats. There's quite a few things that are going to need, to be done to this car. Form over function, I suppose. Here we go. All right, transmission is not going into gear. No, wait, yeah. Uh-oh. She won't go into gear. Let's try pumping the clutch. There we go. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to do a clutch bleed on this, aren't we? This will be fun to drive. Yeah, you gotta pump the clutch. Let's turn the AC on. It's 91 degrees out here, which is absolutely insane. We'll get that AC going. And oh my goodness, I can't get out. Oh my God. She sounds good. She sounds good. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like the seats. I don't like these seats at all. There, you can see that's not very good. It's not very adjustable either. Heavily bolstered, very loose. I don't care for the front seats, and also the airbag lights on because there's no airbags in these seats, which means that there's no airbags in the car at all. So I'm gonna need to find a pair of black front Mustang GT seats. And now if you guys got any clue as to where I can find them, I'm gonna need all the modules. I'm gonna need the modules that are underneath them and everything. Desperately gonna need those. And I think once we do that, we should be good. I don't think there's anything else that would keep us from having our airbags operating. It does look like there's a clutch issue as well, so that's a problem. I would love to get it up on the lift, but I don't think I can even get this into my garage right now because of this damn lip on the front right here. It sits so low to the ground. Look at this. I mean, literally, guys, I can barely put a hand under here. There's no room. And right here is it's like a wastegate down in there. That's where she makes all her noises. That carbon fiber. This is, from what I understand, this is real carbon fiber. That's why it's so thick. I mean, that is super thick. Those aren't just like stripes, stickers. That's real carbon fiber. Race Skins did an amazing job putting this car together. They really did. It's a beautiful ride, but you know, a lot of things for SEMA end up getting rushed because there's deadlines. You got to get things done. But I'll tell you something, this car has made it, what, 11 years? Almost 12. In fact, it should be 12 years. This car should be 12 years old now. It's a 2011, and it's got a few little, you know, a crack on the spoiler right there. I'm sure that could be repaired. The rest of it looks good though, and the rims look like somebody just put them on. There's that aftermarket material right there with the red striping. This is decent, guys. I'm not upset with the car at all. It's just gonna need a few things to be, you know, more like what I would expect. I'm not sure what this is for here, other than, I guess you could put a few things in there, I suppose. Maybe there's subs in there somewhere, I don't know. But there's your Race Skins 0010DP. I don't know what all that stands for, but I did talk to the people over at Race Skins, and they told me that this was a prototype, and that this, if I remember correctly, this is the first of its kind, and there were only 4. And this one got lucky enough to end up in my hands. What are we gonna do with it? I have no idea, guys. I have no idea, but damn. What a great car. I think we're gonna have to pull that front lip off. Unfortunately, I think it looks super awesome, but there's no way that lip is gonna survive in Oklahoma. And I would rather take it off and put it to the side and let it live than drive around with it and tear it up and destroy it. Listen to that Procharger, that P1 SC1. Definitely going to do an oil change on that. I've got a Procharger oil on the way for this. And then what else do we have here? Did this come off? Hold on. There we go, let's put that on. That goes there. I don't know if that battery's strong enough for this. Honestly, I think this thing needs like an Optima red top or a yellow top battery would be more appropriate for this car, especially with the amps that it's got. Show you back in the trunk real quick. And the hood likes to stick up when you first put it down, so you gotta gently kind of push it down on the sides here. Definitely some adjusting that would need to be done on that. The tires are like new. The wheels are like new as well. These are Ferrata F8s, and it's got the Shelby brake kit, front and back, it appears. Take a look at those brakes, man. Tell me those aren't absolutely beautiful. Yeah, those are the backs. Front brakes are ridiculous. So, you know, while I will say that cosmetically, I think a lot of this car got put together rather quickly so that it could make it in time for SEMA and all these auto shows that it was going to. They didn't neglect one of the most important things when you're adding power to a vehicle, and that is also adding the power to stop that vehicle. So they definitely did a hell of a brake upgrade on this thing. The trunk mod was nice, very nicely done with the Alpines in the back and everything. Can't argue that at all. Very nice. Is that a capacitor? Looks like, no, it's not a capacitor, never mind. Very nice in here, guys. Oh man, I would love to reunite this car with them and get the red stripes that are missing. Used to have some red stripes going right here. Somebody took those off. It used to say Race Skins on the windshield. That got taken off as well. And then it used to say something like RS50 under there, but that got taken off as well. These are real carbon fiber caps on the mirrors and everything. Absolutely beautiful. So here's what we're gonna do. I know that we're experiencing some clutch issues, but oh, that exhaust is also supposed to be carbon fiber, MagnaFlow carbon fiber. Let's take it on a 10-mile run. I'm a little nervous because obviously this car hasn't been driven much at all in the last 11 or 12 years. But let's take it 10 miles. Let's see what it'll do, and let's hope that the clutch is gonna hold out for us. All right, are we ready to go for a ride? Definitely gotta pump this clutch up. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. There is very little travel on the clutch pedal there, which sucks because you barely let off the clutch and she starts rolling. This is going to be fun to get out of here. I just know I'm going to bust that front lip right off of this thing. Cross your fingers. Let's hope that that doesn't happen. Yeah, my foot is to the floor and the car is still rolling. That's how ooh. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Oh, you could become one of my favorites real quick, little girl. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm shocked that it rides so damn good. It rides well. Wow. Wow. Okay, so if I remember correctly, Steeda is responsible for the suspension on this, and man, does she hold the road. Good night, does she hold the road. Fourth gear, there we go. Let's keep her in the revs a little bit. 4,000 RPM, she seems to really like it there. Hit a little bit of these twisties. There's a dead raccoon. Oh my. Oh wow, we're going 90. Whoa. Whoa. Easy. 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 There's 6th gear. Okay. Whew. I'm sure on video it doesn't look like much is happening because you just don't have my perspective, and I'm sorry for that. Unfortunately, this arm, not good, and I have to steer with it, and I have to shift with this one. When you add on top of that the fact that the clutch needs bled, that's for sure. The clutch is going to need bled. We're going to have to do that. So when we come back in another video, we're going to have a little bit of work to do to this. We're definitely going to get the supercharger oil changed out, and I'm going to want to try to get this slave cylinder addressed as far as the bleeding is concerned. Oh, this is solid. This is really solid. 4th gear. Oh yeah. I know I didn't rev match. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She loves the throttle, man. Oh. Okay. And again, I'm not ripping on it. I'm not out here ripping the... Woo! Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a really nasty part of the road. I expected this thing to bottom out, and it didn't. It really didn't. She held her own. Good job. Let's see how 6th gear feels. There we go. A little bit of a drone, but not too bad. That's not too bad. I can live with that. And if you don't like the drone, move it up a gear. Just go down a gear, drone goes away. She is a very good car. Well, as well she should be. It's basically a brand new Mustang GT. It's a brand new Mustang GT. I looked up Procharger's website, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the very first. I'm going to play the clip for you right now. This is the very first Coyote Mustang GT that Prochargers put their supercharger kit on. This was a prototype for so many different things. This car, this is history. This is historic right here, ladies and gentlemen. And they were saying on their website that this supercharger, this high output Procharger, is 600 horsepower at the crank. 600 at the crank. And this thing has been modded a little bit since they had it. It's got the full headers. I've been able to look down the engine. I can see the headers. Full exhaust coming all the way out the back. I don't know if there's been any fuel system work done to it or not. All I can tell you is she is an absolute blast to drive. I would love to just smash on it and really start getting into it a little bit. I can't bring myself to do it though, guys. Hopefully we don't scrape here. I think we scraped the front splitter. Ow! Damn, this freaking shoulder. I would love to just get on it and tear it up, but I can't do that. She's been sitting for years. And the clutch, man, she's just having such a hard time with the clutch. We could do a little pull in it though. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but it just wouldn't be. Oh, I killed it. There we go, my bad. Pump that clutch. That was red line. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh, I accidentally redlined it. I didn't intentionally do that, but oh man. Okay. Okay. It's, you know what it's like? It's almost like, not quite, but it's almost like buying a Shelby for half to a third of the price of a Shelby. She is, she's a mean mother. She's a mean son of a gun. She's a mean son of a gun. Good God. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh. Wow. Oh my. You're talking to somebody that has a 700 horsepower TRX. I had a Challenger Hellcat wide body red eye. I had the original Challenger Hellcat. And this car, even though it's a good 200 horsepower less, I think, yeah! I think what makes it so great is that it's still it is an ungodly amount of fun. And it was $22,000. It didn't cost me $100,000+ for this car. 20 grand. 20 grand for an amazing vehicle right here. A vehicle that, quite honestly, doesn't like to be under 100 miles an hour. And she doesn't like to be in anything higher than 4th gear. She wants to breathe. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but for me, that was a hell of an entertaining drive. This car is one of the most fun vehicles I've ever driven, and I honestly can't believe I'm saying that about a Mustang. Yeah, I love it. I love this car. There's one of the magazines it was in right there. You probably can't see it on camera because it's got stabilization, but I mean, I'm shaking I'm shaking. This thing is it's a beast. Did it just die? It just died. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, man. Ow. Okay. I wonder what happened there. You think it'll start back up? That's strange that it died. There's no check engine light or anything. The transmission seems like it's shifting a lot better. Well, yes and no, a little bit better. I don't know. She's gonna need some work for sure. TPMS light is on, so we'll need some TPMS sensors. I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down and put her in gear there. I think I just scratched the screen. Lovely. Good job, Randy. I think if you put the right seats back in it, it would be a whole lot more comfortable. It would be much, much easier to get in and out of and to sit in. I like the stance. I like the wheels. I like the tires. I like the exhaust. There's not much that I don't like about this car. I don't like the gaps between the hood and the fenders, but again, I'm pretty sure that's something that can be addressed with the hinges right here. There's definitely something that can be done to address that. This hand-laid carbon fiber on the hood and the roof and everything, it is absolutely beautiful, but it's also old, so there are places where it's delaminating a little bit, and there's also some places where it looks like it's peeling up off of the hood. Yeah, like right there, you can kind of see where I can get my finger under there. I mean, what do you expect? Keep in mind, all of this is 12 years old, but the rest of it looks really, really good. Carbon fiber rockers look really good. I think if you just do some regular maintenance to the old girl, man, fresh gas for sure. Some fresh 93 would go a long way with this thing. A good oil and filter change. Transmission fluid, we'll need to bleed the brakes. We'll need to do a coolant change because all of this stuff is really, really old and it needs to be done. But you get that stuff done, you've got yourself a brand new Mustang GT with very similar performance, I would imagine, to a Cobra, a GT 350, maybe even a GT 500, and you got it for a fraction of the cost. Well, I got it for a fraction of the cost. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna start trying to source seats, get some parts on order, and we can come back and definitely clean this up. I do it today, but as you can see, the sun is going down. The sun is setting over my field of cars. Now remember, guys, I've got this TRX right here that I drive every single day. I take this truck everywhere. It has become my most favorite vehicle of all time because of how fast it is. It's powerful, it's quick, it's fun, it's utilitarian, it's versatile. This truck is like my all-time favorite with 702 horsepower. But I'm telling you right now, second in line is this bad boy right here. I want to give a big shout out to Race Skins. Okay, they're a subsidiary of the parent company, which if you give me just a second, I'll drop a link down below this video. I want you to go check them out on Facebook, on Instagram. Go holler at these guys, leave a comment, let them know that you saw the car and that you think it's absolutely awesome, because I know you guys love it just as much as I do. With that, I think I'm going to get out of here. But again, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to those gentlemen over there for talking to me about the car, telling me about the build, and hopefully there's a lot more to come on this one. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. This was a lot of fun, and we've got more to come. There's so much going on around here. I know I said I was quitting YouTube. I'm going through some things. You know, and for a minute I thought maybe I just need to walk away from this for a while and get my stuff together. But so many of you came out in support, and I can't do it. I can't walk away from this. As much as I think I should take a break, I can't do it. I think I'm addicted to doing this as much as you gentlemen and ladies are addicted to watching. So I appreciate all the love and support that I saw it really touched me, and I want to say thank you to all of you that are there for me, that are supporting me through this difficult time. My uncle did just pass away yesterday, and obviously that's it's tragic, but at the same time, I'm trying to think of the more positive aspect, which is he's out of pain. Hopefully he found grandma and grandpa and he's back with them, and hopefully he's looking down, he can walk again, he doesn't hurt anymore. And that's what I'm trying to focus on, because if I focus on the fact that he's gone and that I'll never see him again, I could fall into a deep depression, and I don't know, you know, I don't want to do that. He wouldn't want that. My grandparents wouldn't want that. So for all of you that had lots of positivity and nice things to say, I want to thank you for all of your support. You guys are the reason that I come back and I do this over and over again. There's going to be some big changes coming. I am about to go to the surgeon. That's coming up in 2 days. For me, 2 days, I'll be going to the surgeon. By the time you see this, I'll have already been there, and we'll figure out what's going on with that. Of course, funeral arrangements, I'm going to have to go back to Indiana. So I am going to be... It's going to be nuts for me, but I'm going to do the best I can to keep content coming out for you folks. So please, if you see a video, do me a favor and watch it. I'm doing my best to make some good content for you while I'm going through this difficult time. The channel is going to go through a pretty major change here in the near future. I'm going to do a dedicated video about that. We've already kind of talked about it when I said I was going to give away some cars. I'm thinking of making that more of a priority on the channel, more of what the channel becomes about in the future. I've already been discussing it with a lawyer and a friend of mine also, Swamp Boys Garage. Greg over there has been helping me out with some things that I need, and I'm thinking in times where I'm having I don't know, I'm losing it here, when I'm having a rough time, a lot of times I think, is there something I could do to make somebody else's day better? Is there something I could do to help someone else out, and kind of flip a negative into a positive? And I think there is. I think there is an aspect to this channel that I never realized until I started sitting down and reevaluating my situation. And then it occurred to me, I'm in a very unique position where I could be buying cheap cars, nothing fancy. I could, of course, you could go and do like big Omaze style. Oh, I bought a, you know, giving away a, well, I don't have $100,000, but giving away a $100,000 car. But sure, you could do that. But what if you could get a bunch of people that need just basic transportation? What if you could put them in a vehicle? What if you could get them some wheels that could help them get to work, could help them get their kids to the doctor's appointments, to the grocery stores? What if you could help? I can't save the world, but I could help some people. I could help some people. And if that's something you guys would be interested in, you better sign up and subscribe right now, because there's going to be some videos dropping. I'm going to be giving away several of the cars I currently have. And if it's something you folks are interested in, I plan on making this a routine on the channel. Buying cheap cars, there's a limited amount of stuff I can do to them myself right now. But you're talking about a free car. A free car. It can make a difference in somebody's life, and I want to see if we can turn that into something on this channel. So drop a comment below and tell me what you think of that idea. Hit the, I can't lift this arm, hit the thumbs up button if you think that's a good idea. And as I said, please subscribe to the channel. I need all the help I can get right now. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. It goes a long way to help as well. Share the video with your friends if you think it's something they would be interested in. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.